Here's the third part of the Presentation Zen video, the Zenification video. Just say no to slidegement. Now I said, just say no to screen beans, just say no to tacky clip art, just say no to slidegement. Let me talk about what that is in a moment. Here is the view of this presentation, and in the presenter notes you'll find that this is a 20-minute presentation. There are 45 slides. Do a little bit of math and you will see you have less than half a minute per slide, so around 30 seconds per slide. On the right hand side you'll see where they're talking about teaching strategies. This is extremely information dense. So teaching strategies runs for 3 slides, and each slide has a number of bullets. Each bullet has a large number of words. Inside that information you'll see sidebar notes like see Karen for training. Take a look at our library page. Click on www.turnitin.com. So you need to ask yourself, does this information belong in a document or on a slide? I would argue it does not belong on a slide. Now again, PowerPoint is not information dense. It's very low density, 1024 by 768 pixels, compared to 600 by 600 dots per inch for printing. Right? And again, the idea of designing for the last row, it might be hard to read these bullets in the last row. You've probably all seen this. Oh, I hate this. Gar Reynolds says, slides are slides, documents are documents. They aren't the same thing. So that's an important key idea. Documents and slides are different things. Attempts to merge them result in what he calls slidegement. Slide plus document equals slidegement. Much death by PowerPoint suffering could be eliminated if presenters clearly separated the two in their own minds before they even started planning their talks. So again, going back to planning your talk, working analog, thinking about what is my talk, what is my message, how am I going to deliver it? So my takeaway for you is the following. Here's what you usually get when you go to a presentation. Presenter's slides, 6 up to a page. You might get 3 to a page with some lines on the side to make notes. Here is the exact same information, word for word, on both. Which one's easier to read? I would argue that the document on the right is easier to read. Which is easier to make notes on? Again, the document on the right has about a quarter of the page free at the bottom to make notes. The thumbnail slides on the left, you're going to have to write around the little boxes for the slides, and it's very hard to read. Which one are you more likely to refer back to if you need to look at the notes? The document on the right. What you see is what you get. WYSIWYG. That's what you get with a 6-up slide. What I'm suggesting is, no, that's not right. What you see is not what you get. So what you see are the slides on the screen, and I have little thumbnails there on the left. So that's what you're seeing on the screen. What you get, the take-home document, is completely different. So you create a document and you create a presentation. What I do is I give out the notes, but I don't give out the slides. It's the same content, but tailored to the medium. PowerPoint is very low density information, so you only get a couple of words on a slide. The printed page, high density information, so that's why it gets all that sort of treatment. This is also an important idea. This is a leave behind document. This is something you give out at the end of your talk. On your way out the door, pick up a copy of the notes, and away you go. Because if you give these things out at the beginning of your talk, everybody can sit there and read it, right? People are coming to your presentation to see you present. They're not coming there to read your slides, because if they wanted to read your slides, you could just send them the slides and they could read them. Likewise with the document. If this is the document you're going to give out when you leave, give it out at the very end. Otherwise, they'll just sit there reading it, ignoring you. So it's different from and more complete than the presentation handed out at the end. Finally, I sent that picture of me doing my PhD presentation to Gar Reynolds, and I said, thank you for the presentation, Zen Ideas. Worked really well. I am now a doctor. And he replied back to me in an email, the outliers are the only ones who will change things. Thanks for being an outlier. I would hope that you too can take these ideas from Presentation Zen Design, Nancy Duarte's Slideology, and Resonate, and use them to come up with better presentations and better storytelling to craft your message to get it out there. Questions? Wait. That's a lousy slide. Questions? Again, if you have any questions about this, please post them at course link in the discussion boards. One final note. This presentation, this YouTube video is an attribution non-commercial share-alike license. So you're free to use it as long as you give me credit. You can't use it for commercial purposes. And if you modify it, you must release it under a Creative Commons license. Thank you, and all the best.